comes the level that I always remember whenever I'm like, hey, I want to play Mega Man X4 again. And then I remember, do I want to go through this level again? Yeah, it's Jet Stingray. Anyone who's played this game knows why I'm groaning. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea.
Jet Stingray!
Yeah, it's a Ride Chaser level. And like most Ride Chaser levels in this series, it sucks. I'm not fond of vehicle levels already. And the Ride Chaser levels in this series have just never been this series' strong suit. The only reason I don't say this is the worst of the whole series is that Volt Kraken's level from X5 is arguably worse. Ride Borsky's level from X7 is ridiculous. And then Gigaball Manowar and Avalanche Yetis from X8s. Avalanche Yeti mainly had that really annoying mini-boss. While Gigaball Manowar is just... It's the one I went for first, and I honestly don't think it's that bad, but I've heard some people who have very, very strong negative opinions on that particular level. Again, I personally was able to get through it mostly fine, and yes, I'm playing on Rookie Hunter, but still. But this level is just... It's just aggravating. Every time I want to go back to play Mega Man X4, I always think, okay, but do you want to do Jet Stingray's level again? Anyways, the heart tank down there, the reason that's so aggravating is that 9 times out of 10 you're going to miss that heart tank because you're expecting you need to jump, which you don't. To get the heart tank, you need to just let yourself fall. Oh, shit. Oh, there I go again. Expect a lot of death on this level, because, yeah. Also, I was trying, I think, to see if you could dash by just double tapping the button like you can when you're normally walking. I don't think you can, though. I think you actually have to hit the designated button. I don't really mind that, but I don't know. Why make it so that you can't dash in this section by double tapping and only in the other sections? I don't know. I really don't have a whole lot else to say about this level. It's just everyone and their mom who's played this game has mentioned how terrible this level is. So I don't know anyone who's played Mega Man X4 who hasn't said, oh yeah, Jet Stingray's level can go piss right off. It's the one level in this game that I always think, you know, do you really want to play that level? It's the same deal with X5 and Volt Kraken's level. Every time I want to go back and play that one, I'm always like, but do you really want to deal with Volt Kraken's level? And on the rare occasion I want to go back and play X6, I think, oh, do you really want to deal with Metal Shark Player's level? It's funny, because, like, none of the levels in the first 3 X games piss me off as much as that, but every game in the PS1 trilogy has at least one. Anyway, Stingray will start to show up to harass you here. And this second section is, I want to say easier than the first, but not really, if only because there's actually a collectible in this level that we haven't grabbed yet. The other energy tank. Yeah, for whatever reason, the developers decided, well, you know the energy tanks? Well, not only are there only going to be 2 of them now, but we're also going to put them in the most frustrating levels in the game to get them. And both are for very similar reasons of the whole, you need quick reflexes to grab them. But this one is more frustrating because this one comes straight the hell out of nowhere, and if you don't know that it was already there, then you're not gonna notice it. On your first run of the level, you're probably gonna think, oh shit, where was that energy tank? Or you're gonna see it, but you're not gonna be able to grab it because it goes by so fast. I don't know if I'm making sense. I just really don't like this level. get the energy tank again here, but... And, you know, to be honest, on some runs of this game, I've actually just... Oh, no, I actually grabbed it. Huh, nice. I'm gonna admit, on certain runs of this game, I've actually straight up skipped this particular energy tank and just said, you know what, I think I'm good with one. Anyways, let's go kill Stingray. I'm impressed that you found me. But your search is over. Get ready, X. Anyways, because of how terrible the Frost Tower is, I tend to use the charged version of it in this fight. Pretty much the only time I really bother using a charged weapon is either of the two bosses that are weak to the Frost Tower, which is him and one other. Unfortunately, I don't get that luxury when playing as Zero, because Zero's ice technique, you just gotta kind of suffer with how not terrible, but how difficult it is to use. But either way, Stingray's not really that hard a boss either. I guess it's an apology for how ridiculous his stage up to this point has been. He does do a lot of Kias, though. That's for Steve Irwin, you bitch! Come on, I had to. It's a Stingray boss.
You got it.
Fires mini Stingray drones that race across the ground. Effective against enemies on walls and floors. Push down while the Stingray drones are flying to command them to fall.